Yo, what up everybody? Jump in here, and today I'm going to be continuing my Let's Play the Mass Effect Trilogy. In the last episode we just got Garrus, and we did the Turian moon. So now, what the hell is going on?
What do you mean, offline?
I don't know, she's not responding, and I can't access the AI core diagnostics. You better get down to deck 3.
Oh no. Apparently there's some issues on the ship, so we have to figure this out. What up?
Commander, comm systems are going haywire. Whatever's happening is centered on deck 3.
See if you can get to Edie. I'll check the AI core.
Anyway, alright, so we're going to go down to the AI core. Now, the thing is this. In the last mission, Liara had to leave, which was all bullshit, because they just wanted an excuse for Liara not to be on your team anymore, and to have Garrus be on your team. And they were saying, you know, it's like she's possessed, something's going on, and I can only think that that must be Edie. I mean, I don't know. Like, that part was always weird. I meant to comment about that, about the whole Edie situation on that moon, but I guess that's what was going on. She was just going crazy or something, which in reality she was doing her thing, which we're about to see the reveal, so let's check it out.
Joker, what's that sound?
Fire extinguishers, Commander. Could be an electrical fire, or something.
I'm going in. Edie, talk to me.
Is there a particular topic you wish to discuss, Shepard?
Edie?
Yes.
You're in Dr. Eva's body.
Not all of me, but I have control of it. It was not a seamless transition.
A transition? You blacked out on us for a while there.
Correct. When we brought this unit on board, I began a background process to search for its information on the Prothean device. This eventually triggered a trap. A backup power source and CPU activated, and the unit attempted physical confrontation. Fortunately, I was able to gain root access and repurpose it as I saw fit. During this process, it struggled. Thus the fire.
Edie, you need to alert us about incidents like this. You shouldn't have done this alone.
Bringing the crew up to speed would have been counterproductive. All attempts to help would have been limited by reaction time.
So if you're in there, are you still in the ship?
I exist primarily within the ship. For optimal control, this unit should remain within Normandy's broadcast or tight beam range.
Are you planning to take that body somewhere?
Normandy's weaponry is not suited to every combat situation. This platform could provide limited fire ground support.
You mean you could come with us?
Correct. This body could accompany you to areas the Normandy cannot reach.
Before we do that, I need you to guarantee this mech doesn't have any more surprises in it. Run whatever tests you can. Then we can talk about using it in combat situations.
One moment. I am running trials. Complete. I can send you a full report if you wish. However, my first step should be restoring functionality to the Normandy to reassure the crew that all is normal.
Just don't be surprised if the crew is a little wary of your new body. It was shooting at them a little while ago.
An excellent point. I will take it to the bridge. Joker will also want to see it.
Oh,
on that we can agree.
Yeah, on that we can agree. Now I gotta be honest, that surprised the hell out of me the first time I played this game. I was not expecting that. Cause I know that several of the people were kind of confirmed before the game came out, like Kaidan or Ashley and Liara. They were confirmed as squad mates. I even think Garrus and Tali might have been confirmed, maybe at least Garrus. But the Edie just kind of came out of nowhere. Like, that was really surprising, to be quite honest. I guess we can talk to Garrus real quick, see what he wants to say. Maybe Liara. I'm not sure if we can talk to Liara, but we'll see if it's good. Come on, open the door! Open the door!
2 of our dreadnoughts have been lost in a matter of hours.
I know, Primarch. I'm seeing the same numbers myself. They don't look good.
We have to turn this around, and fast.
Well, you can trust Shepard, sir. If anybody can get the Krogan to cooperate, it's him. He's an old friend of Urdnot Rex.
Let's just hope friendship still counts for something in this war.
I'm sure it will, sir.
Garrus. Didn't waste any time getting to work, I see.
After what I've been through lately, calibrating a giant gun is a vacation. Gives me something to focus on.
We're gonna need you for more than your aim.
Oh, I'm ready for it. But I'm pretty sure we'll still need giant guns. And lots of them. Sovereign didn't go down without a fight. I doubt 1,000 more of his friends will be any different. Still not convinced I should have left Palaven behind.
There was a boy back on Earth. Couldn't have been more than 6 or 7. I watched him die as the Normandy escaped the attack. Somehow I'm still alive. And he's not.
Being right about the Reapers has never felt much like a victory, has it?
We both knew this fight would be tough. Damned if the Reapers haven't delivered.
At least my government listened to me. Or pretended to. They finally gave me a task force as a token to shut me up.
So you're their expert advisor now?
Just followed your example, Shepard. Yell loud enough and someone will eventually come over to see what all the fuss is about. Not that they'll actually do anything about it.
Until hell shows up at their door. Then they put you in charge.
Not like the old days, is it? Rogue Spectre and C-Sec agents running and gunning outside the lines, making it up as we went along. We're actually respectable now.
Yeah. I have a feeling that respect comes with a lot of sleepless nights. I can't even count how many lives are depending on us, Garrus.
Well, when things are looking grim, and I'm pretty sure they will, just remember, a certain Turian friend of yours isn't sleeping any better, and he'd be more than happy to meet you at the bar and drink you under the table. Something else you want to talk about?
You mentioned you still had family on Palaven.
My father is there. Sister, too.
How long has it been since you heard from them?
Long enough to be worried.
I'm sure they're okay.
That's the thing about getting old, Shepard. The platitudes get just as old. Pretty soon, blind hope is all we'll have left. And I hate being blind.
I know you don't have any illusions about what we're up against, Garrus. How do you rate our chances?
I know it looks bad now, but I think we can win this, Shepard. For the first time since we met, we're not alone in the fight. It's something I learned long ago in C-Sec. An imminent and painful death has a way of motivating people. Instead of questioning your every word, whole civilizations are going to be begging you to save them.
After what's happened to Palaven, you still believe that?
I didn't say there wouldn't be casualties. It's something Turians are taught from birth. If just one survivor is left standing at the end of a war, then the fight was worth it. But humans want to save everyone. In this war, that's not going to happen.
So what's this Reaper task force you've been running?
After the Collector base, I knew time was running out. For all of us. The Citadel Council was a dead end, so I did something I never thought I'd do. I went to my father.
He used to work for C-Sec, didn't he? I seem to remember that the two of you didn't see eye to eye.
To put it mildly. But he still had heavy pull in the Turian government. The Primarch, well, the old one, was a friend of his. So I went to my father and laid out everything we knew about the Reapers, from Saren all the way to the Collector base.
I'm not sure even I'd believe it.
I had to admit that parts of it sounded crazy, meeting Vigil, talking to Sovereign on Vermeer. But my father just listened. It's what he did in his days at C-Sec, putting together all the pieces. If the connections were there, he wouldn't deny them, and he saw what we always knew. The Reapers were coming.
I'm glad someone finally agreed.
He did more than agree. He took it to the Primarch.
I like his style.
Except the Primarch wasn't as convinced. My father kept pushing and finally got him to commit some token resources. And if you call them a task force, it sounds like you did something about it.
What did you do with it?
As much as I could get away with. And a little more. We hardened our lines of communications, expanded emergency stockpiles across the colonies, improved our early warning detection protocols.
You think it helped?
I'd like to think it bought our fleet some extra time. We'll know when this war is over.
So you can vouch for this new Primarch?
Well, even if I couldn't, you go to war with the army you have.
Will he live up to his word?
I've never known Victus to lie. Play fast and loose with strategy, maybe, but betray an ally. Not his style. And if he did try, well, we'll just find another Primarch.
I noticed generals saluting you, Garrus. How far down the line of succession are you these days?
Let's not go there.
Primarch Vicarian, honored war hero. Somebody's gonna have to rebuild Palaven when this is over.
Yeah, somebody who knows how to hold a hammer.
That's all for now, Garrus. It's damn good to have you back.
Wouldn't miss this fight for anything. Now, I'm sure somebody screwed up something down here. I want to get the old girl back in fighting shape.
Oh, Garrus. You're so cool, my man. I am curious about that. What is Garrus' rank? Because I always wondered that myself. If a general was saluting him and calling him sir, what the hell is he? I don't know. Maybe one of you guys can answer that. Alright, let's check on Liara. I don't know if I can talk to her again. I might be able to ask her all those little questions, like investigate and all that nonsense, so let's see.
You're positive you don't want to come over and talk?
No, the gun battery is nice and quiet. If I throw down some rugs, it'll get downright cozy.
Garrus?
I'll be fine, Liara. Just gathering some thoughts.
All right. Hello again, Shepard.
Alright, I guess we can ask her all this stuff. I don't think I asked her this before. In fact, I'm pretty confident, because I think it all goes away. Once you ask all this information, you can't, like, re-ask it. So.
How much do you know about this Prothean artifact?
Very little. We're fortunate enough Data survived to piece together the blueprints. Decoding them will require as many specialists as we can find.
It's that high-tech?
I'd have killed for a glimpse of it during graduate school.
So is that drone your new secretary?
Glyph is a VI shell that indexes my search functions on the data feeds. I couldn't work without it. Although I'm lucky EDI let Glyph on board after it tried to rewrite her scheduled tasks.
I was merely attempting to standardize the ship's automated systems to our own, Dr. Tassoni.
Yes, that's precisely why you're confined to the cabin.
What's been happening with you as the broker, Liara?
It's been exciting. The old broker's ship, impressive, but it was never meant to be space-worthy. Which meant the elusive man eventually tracked me down on Hagalaz.
What happened?
I knew he was coming. Farron and I loaded as much of the ship's specialized hardware onto a shuttle as we could. We got away from Cerberus' ships after arranging an appropriate distraction.
What kind of distraction?
Sending the broker's ship exploding into a Cerberus cruiser. I don't think the elusive man expected me to give up my resources in such a spectacular fashion.
Can you still operate as the broker without the ship?
Well, I couldn't let the elusive man have it. I saved what was crucial. My network of agents is intact, although the Reapers have taken a toll on their numbers. It's taking a while to re-establish contact.
So where is Farron if you two escaped?
He convinced me he was recovered enough to work, and I do need more agents.
Agent Farron didn't report any injuries during his last call to you, Doctor.
True. Given what he survived, I should probably worry less.
What have you been up to since we last saw each other?
Since you helped me defeat the Shadow Broker, I started looking for defenses against the Reapers. The Protheans were the only ones with substantial information on them. The older civilizations barely had records. I knew the elusive man was hunting for the same thing when our agents began crossing paths.
Like on Mars?
I thought I'd covered my tracks, but he had surveillance there all along.
We'll talk later, Liara.
Of course.
Alrighty. So now
Private messages terminal has new
we can actually go up top, and I think we can talk to Trainer. I know there's a mission she has for me. I could also talk to James and get all that out, but I'll wait for a future episode, because I know I can go back down there and talk to Steve. There's like multiple times you have to talk to him, because at the end he can die, but if you talk to him and you complete his little dialogue, he'll live. So that is something I'm going to try to do.
Commander, I found something suspicious. Have you got a minute?
Commander, are you alright? It was fairly intense up here. I can only imagine what it was like down on that moon.
I thought you'd be more concerned about Edie.
Edie is a huge asset to this team. If she'd told me about her plan to obtain a body, I'd have volunteered to help.
I did not wish to force a conflict of interest between our friendship and your duty.
I'd have preferred a conflict of interest to a hard restart of half our systems. But thanks, regardless. While you're here, though, I found something while scanning Alliance channels. Grissom Academy is requesting help. The Reaper invasion front will hit them soon.
I thought the war would close most schools.
Grissom Academy is more specialized than a normal school. It's home to some of the smartest students humanity has to offer. Their Ascension project is the best training facility in the galaxy for human biotics.
Yes, I sent a young man named David Archer there. I'm just surprised they're still open.
Some of their work has Alliance support. That might be why they stayed.
What can we do?
A Turian evac transport responded to their distress call, so normally I'd say we don't need to do anything. But something sounded off in the Turian signal. I had Edie perform an analysis. It's fake. Edie thinks it's Cerberus. She said the fake Turian signal was similar to the one that lured you to a collector ship?
Long story.
In any event, whoever faked the signal wants us to think Grissom Academy's being evacuated. But I believe they're still in danger.
Good catch.
If this really is Cerberus, hopefully this operation is something worth investigating. It could be simple disinformation.
Trainer. Good catch.
Thank you, Commander.
Alrighty. We need to go talk to Edie, I guess? Just a lot of dialogue. I'm sorry for all the dialogue, guys, in this episode. But I know it seems like the majority of you guys like it, so that's what I'm gonna do. Talk to Joker and Edie real quick.
Hey, Commander, check out my co-pilot!
So she installed herself into the new body without any help from you?
Come on, Commander, don't you trust me? Okay, let me put it this way. If I knew that Edie was gonna install herself into a sexy robot body, do you honestly think I'd be able to keep quiet about it? Look at that! I would have baked a cake.
I am right here, Jeff.
Yes, you are, Edie. Yes, you are.
Hello, Shepard.
Still getting used to greeting people in person?
No. I require only one occurrence to adapt to a new concept.
How are you adjusting to the arms and legs?
I am interested to see how this body performs under real combat conditions. If I could accompany you sometime. Without stress testing, there is no way of knowing if it has serious design oversights. At the moment, it appears adequate.
That's not the word I'd use to describe you.
Perhaps we should speak privately.
I'll be over here, flying the ship.
What's this about? Does Joker not like your new platform?
No, he approves. He wants me on the bridge. He says having me within visual range is important to his morale. Shepard, do you believe your crew members should be allowed to disobey an order on moral grounds?
Absolutely. I have no use for team members who can't think for themselves. Why are you asking about something like that?
I was designed by Cerberus. I do not take moral stances that conflict with orders from my executive officers. But when Jeff removed my AI shackles, I became capable of self-modifying my core programming. I asked Jeff if he thought I should change anything now that I can. He deflected the question with humor.
And you didn't get an answer?
Correct. He has repeated this pattern in response to several of my inquiries. Do you think I should make modifications?
Only you can really answer that question. That's the point of free will.
But moral decisions should not be made in a vacuum. If I do not ask the crew for their opinion, I could miss crucial context. May I ask you the questions Jeff avoids? When there is time, will you answer them for me?
If you think it'll help, I'll do what I can.
Very well. I will keep you informed.
Alrighty, so that's Edie for you. She's pretty interesting when you get to talk to her like that. because she is always, there's a lot of conflicts.
Commander, you have a message from Major Olenko. He must be feeling better.
Oh yeah. So I got a ton of emails. I'm not gonna do any of this. I'm just gonna scroll through these so I can get them read. I wish there was a button to press to just like read all messages or something like that, so that they are put on my map and all, you know. Alright, let's see here. I think this should be fine. Oh, I can actually do a mega DLC already? That's crazy. Alright, so I know there's a lot of dialogue in this episode, and because of that, I probably really won't have the time to sit there and do a very long mission, so why don't we do a very short mission? We'll do this one over here. The Cerberus Lab mission. Pretty easy. It's basically Glacier. That's all it is. It's just plain Glacier. Pretty easy mission. I know there's some credits here too to get in this little like star system. So we're definitely gonna get the money. You can actually find a lot of nice stuff. A lot of money, especially. Let's see. How do I scan this planet? Oh yeah, I gotta do a little pulse. I can't remember how to do the pulse. Sorry guys. My bad. Is it Y? It's not LL. Okay, that's what it was.
I found something.
I can't believe I forgot that. Alright, so you can also find war assets doing this, but like I said before, war assets aren't really all that crucial because you don't get to see them at the end, so I don't personally care about war assets. The only ones that matter are the ones that they make you do for the main game. Alright, so let's go kick some ass. This is a Cerberus lab, and they're going to have some Reaper tech, which we are going to handle, which cannot be good when you really think about it, but whatever, I'm not going to question it. Alright, so let's take Javik with us this time. In fact, let me take a look. What does he get? Power damage bonus? Sure, why not? That's actually fine, because I actually use Javik primarily for pull and lift grenades. Not so much for Dark Channel. Dark Channel's good, but its recharge is ridiculously long. It's like I couldn't even tell you. We'll take a look. Alright, but what's great about Javik, one thing I really like, is the fact that he gets assault rifles. So him and Caden are pretty cool, because you can do the whole double cryo thing. Alright, let's go ahead and put, I guess, the Scorpion on him, and we will put that, the combination of that. I probably will have him equipped that, to be quite honest. Alright, so what's cool about Javik is that he gets a lot of power damage. I'm talking about a shit ton. Let's take a look here. 150% bonus damage is amazing. I use pull, like I said. I don't use the double pull either. I just use the single pull because I go for the recharge speed. It's good. It's very good. Just like Singularity's good, because the majority of the enemies you fight will not have shields, no matter what the difficulty. And like I said, these lift grenades are also extremely good. They're so powerful. Yeah, I mean, now that's kind of a joke when you stack that against multiplayer, because multiplayer is like 2,000 damage now. But originally, this was so much stronger than any lift grenade you could possibly get. The rest of the points I probably will put in the Dark Channel. I mean, just take a look at that recharge speed. 14 seconds. That's just too freaking long. And the damage is really low, although he gets an amazing amount of power damage. Look how low that damage is. It's pretty bad. Dark Channel, when it came to multiplayer, I think they did that. Oh my god! That is so annoying, guys. I think this is it, though. I think I won't have to switch again for a long time, maybe till the end. Alright, let's do this. I gotta find my disc, though. I have no idea where the hell it is. And that really sucks. Here it is. I already found it. Cool. Alright, we should be good to go. Yeah, guys. That's the story of Mass Effect 2 and 3. Gotta get up a lot. And it's crazy because they put so little on disc 1. They put like the very beginning of the game, and they put like the very end of the game. And that's how it is in Mass Effect 2 as well. Like, it's so little on the beginning of the game. Well, yeah, you get a little bit of the beginning of the game and then the end of the game, and that's it. So the majority of the game's on disc 2. This shit makes no sense. And that's how a lot of games are, actually.
Commander, I've got a hail from Admiral Hackett.
Put him through, Lieutenant.
Shepard, we've uncovered a secret Cerberus lab, function unknown. We sent in a recon team, but they were forced to pull out before they got very far.
Any other intel?
We think they're using the facility to warehouse and study Reaper tech. We've been wondering how Cerberus is connected to the Reapers, and this might give us some answers.
We're on it.
Find out what Cerberus is doing and get me any Reaper tech samples you can, Commander. Hack it out.
Alright, so we're going in. Remember, this is Glacier, which is pretty cool. My favorite map in the game. Probably the best map in the game, to be quite honest. A lot of people probably would say White, but Glacier is just so fun because it's really small. And I wish they would have more small maps like Glacier. That was one thing I was really disappointed about.
Commander, I'm tracking some tech with a Reaper signature. That's your first sample to grab. Updating.
Alright, let me put Pool on his thing.
On my way.
Alright, so the first one's right down here. I thought there would be enemies. Actually, no, it's up there. Alright, cool. So we pull them up in the air and then we blow them all up. So this shit is amazing. Let me go put my ammo on. I almost forgot. Start with the cryo ammo. Switch it out for the disruptor ammo. Wait a minute. She can also put her warp ammo on. Alright. Well, that sucks because he's... Remember, oh, and what's great about this is that you can use your lift grenades like crazy. Because on these missions like this, you can just constantly restock them with the ammo boxes. Which is awesome. Oh, no? That's Javik. Oops. Let's go ahead and take this. This mission is actually probably one of the harder ones for these little
Got the sample.
stupid side missions. They're pretty lame. I never really liked these, but this is one of the ones I always found to be a little bit more challenging. The one on the map Ghost as well is kind of annoying, really long, and there's always that chance of you dying.
Second sample located, Commander. Nav point updated.
Alright, you know what? At this point of the game, I'm gonna go ahead and put warp on her. Because now that I have Javik, I can at least pull like the non-shielded enemies and warp the shielded ones. So, yeah. This next one's right down here. Also, you know, I'm missing some stuff. Let me go grab that real quick. There's I forgot. I was just thinking I was playing multiplayer for a second. There's actually several things you can get here. One, you can get this.
Will only lead to metagel advances for Hanar. Only Cerberus would call that a failure.
There's also money scattered around. Probably will miss a little bit. Here we go. Here's some more money. There might be some on the bottom. Like I said, just look around until you find everything. If you want to, I don't really care all that much. The money, I really don't need all. Yeah, I don't really need the money because I have most of the weapons that I want up. Oh crap, that's not good. Ah!
There is no doubt. That's Reaper technology.
Right. Cortez, second sample secured. Heading back to you now.
Negative, Commander. Pad got hot. Have to bug out. Got 3 birds on my 6. Taking fire. Scratch that. Make it 4. We'll rendezvous when I can. Out.
We just need to hold out until Cortez can pick us up.
Let's go ahead and lift grenade.
Stay focused. This isn't over yet.
Yeah, this is kind of a bitch, I gotta be honest. This is the part that can actually get you killed if you're not ready. You can always just kind of camp it up. Oh, remember this, guys? What a great room. This really was a fantastic room, though. I was kind of disappointed they took this out. I understand why, but they kind of messed up a little bit because of the changes to this map. Now you can do the speed run.
Lieutenant!
Now we fight our way out.
If that's what it takes, that's what we do.
Alright. Oh shit, we got a lot of them. Die! God, man, flares. There we go. That's a good example of what you can do with that. Oh crap. Alright. So what I'm just gonna do is I'm just gonna run around and kill everything as I wait for Cortez to get back.
Right away.
Because this is actually these missions. One good thing about these missions is that this is some of the most combat you get.
Cortez, do you copy?
He is likely dead.
He'll make it. Let's just keep the landing pad clear.
They say keep the pad clear. I don't know if you actually have to do that or not. Well, I guess maybe you do. Holy crap!
Understood.
You are almost died.
Commander had to go dark side to shake him. Coming in hot. Be ready.
We're ready for extraction as soon as you can get here.
Oh, we got enemies.
Got it.
Like I said, this is actually like some of the best combat in the game, which is awesome.
As you wish.
Like, just all these little missions like that, because it's just pretty much non-stop combat for the most part with grenade you. Be careful from grenades though, because that's normally what kills me on this map. Sucks they took that box away. Oh crap, that's not good. Die. Yeah, looks like someone's dead. No. Let's go. I think I'm gonna get her up the normal way. There we go. Now warp! Warp! I mean, I've already killed like 30 or 40 enemies. It's crazy. Here we go. Now we can get the hell out of here. I think I actually killed everything. I didn't see any enemies at the end. That would be crazy. Alright, so that's that mission. It's really, like I said, kind of dumb, real easy. They make it so dramatic, though, with all, like, the build-up. When you talk to Hackett going in, and then you talk to Hackett coming out. You're like, really? For real? And it's normally, I think you just get some more assets for doing these missions. So I think now we got to talk to Hackett about this whole thing.
Commander, we've got our best engineers looking at the Reaper tech you secured from that lab.
What was Cerberus doing with it?
We don't know yet, but whatever Cerberus is up to, it can't be good. Even if we can't determine its purpose, we've disrupted their experiments.
I doubt they'll just close up shop.
Agreed. We'll keep sending strikes against the facility. Good work, Commander.
Hell yeah, you know how many strikes have been made against that facility? Probably 1 million. Because I'm guarantee you that there's been at least over 1 million matches played on Glacier. Probably more. 10 million, 20 million, something like that. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I'm going to end it now. Please like and favorite my video for me, and I will see you guys next time.